We'll start off with four-month-old Miracle Mba who needs a surgery to correct her Holy Heart medical condition. Now, doctors at the Korle Bu Teaching Hospital say the surgery cannot be done here in Ghana and that she may die soon if it's not done immediately. You recall that we brought you a story sometime within last week. I want you to take a look at that story. Lydia Subaru's mother of Mba is here with me. We'll talk to her afterwards.
Long, painful cry of a 4-month-old baby whose life is on the line. Young Miracle has a hole in heart, a dire medical condition that affects the way you breathe and can kill even the strongest of persons. Doctors say the treatment is beyond them and that it has to be done abroad at a cost of at least $10,000 US. Her short lifetime on earth has been one of trouble, says her middle-aged mother, Lydia Asubire.
I gave birth to her on the 9th of February 2014. So a month later, she was not growing. So I took her to the Bolga hospital. So it was there that they didn't actually tell me what was wrong with her. So they refer us to Tamale Teaching Hospital. So it was there that they noticed that she has hole in the heart, but they couldn't know the type of hole in the heart that it was. So they have to also refer me to Accra, Korle Bu. So it was here on the 27th of last month that I was here in Korle Bu. So it was there that they noticed that they were able to tell me exactly what was wrong. And they also said it cannot be done. Operation must carry on her, but they cannot do it here.
She hopes for a brighter future for her baby, but that would only happen if her plea for support yields result, as she says her resources alone are woefully inadequate.
She breathes very fast. Very, very fast, and she sweats a lot. When she sucks the breast milk, she sweats a lot. After the breathing, it's very fast. And the doctor said because of the breathing, the way it goes fast, the surgery must carry on very soon. I want people to help me to save her life, because she is suffering a lot because of the breathing. She suffers a lot. In the night, she doesn't sleep. She cries all day.
Anyone who wants to support Little Miracle to undergo this urgent surgery can donate to the Ghana Commercial Bank account number 1271130008922. Circle branch or contact Multi-TV premises here at Kokomlemle in Accra. You can also call us on 0302 211 688.
Baby Miracle Mba and her mom, Lydia Asubire, are both here with me in the studio. We'll talk about Miracle's condition over the next few minutes. You're welcome to the program.
Thank you.
Hello, Miracle. Hi, my name is Kemini. I think you're cute.
Thank you.
So, at what point did you realize that your daughter had the hole in heart condition?
That is when she was 2 months.
2 months?
Yeah. 2 months, I went to the hospital. At even the first stage, they didn't know. And I didn't also know. That's after birth, a month later. I didn't know the problem until I went to the hospital. And then the nurses said there's something wrong with her. But they didn't also tell me.
They didn't tell you, or they had not diagnosed yet?
Yeah, they just said there's something wrong because a month after birth, she should be more than this.
She should be bigger.
Bigger. And she wasn't also growing. So they asked me to go and meet a doctor. It was one of the Kiva doctor I met in Bolga Hospital.
And she's so looking at you right now.
Of course, I'm talking.
Yes, you're her mom.
Yeah.
So what exactly is her condition now?
Right now, they said the holding heart. That is what I know.
And so you handle her right now?
Yes.
What does she go through with the condition?
She coughs a lot. At night, she doesn't sleep. She weep. And the breathing goes faster than it should be. Moreover, when I feed her, she sweats. She sweats.
So the doctors told you she had the condition when she was 2 months old?
Yes, at birth, because they asked me at birth, did I hear her cry? And I also, at her birth, I was, I went through an operation.
Okay.
So
you
when they
went through
picked the child, through CS, when they picked the child, actually I didn't hear the child cry. Yeah, it was later. I went to the ward, they took me to the ward, and it was taking long.
For her to breathe?
No, for the child, I didn't see the child after birth, 2 hours. So I complained to my husband. He came around and said, they've not brought my child. I don't know why. And he said, oh, I should calm down. They will bring her later. So it was later, about 2 hours time after the CS, that
they didn't tell you why
they didn't
had
tell
kept
me
that long. Did you find out?
Yeah, it was when I was referred from Tamale to Kolebu. The doctors were asking whether did I hear a cry after birth, and I said actually I didn't heard her cry. So it was later on I looked for the nurse who received my child, and I called her on the phone. So I asked her when she picked my child from the doctor, how long did the child
take to
cry? And she said she wasn't crying. So she took her to the clean where they used to clean them, and it was because she wasn't crying that made her to delay of bringing her to me. So it was later on that she cried. That was what she told me.
Okay, so then you came to Collywood and the doctors told you your daughter had a holding heart condition. Did they explain to you what that is?
Oh, they explain. They explain, but for now, I can't really remember
what they told you. But how did you feel when they told you your very little baby, 2 months at that time, had...
I didn't take it easy. I did not take it easy at all. When the moment the doctor told me this was a problem. But family members were around, so I think they encouraged me, and I have to leave it to God.
So right now you're managing the condition.
Yeah, I'm just managing.
You need a surgery. We'll talk about the surgery, but in managing the condition, what do you do? Do you take her to the hospital often?
Yeah, okay. We're at the hospital. It was last month that I was discharged, and they have given us some medication.
You mean she was discharged last month?
Yeah.
What was she doing in the hospital?
Because she was under an oxygen.
Right.
Yeah, because of the breathing. The doctor said she found it difficult to breathe, so they have to...
So she needed aid to breathe?
Yes, and that was what, until they were managing how to go to... They asked me to take her through some other tests, and they did it for me until...
And so now what do you do to help
right now, I'm
Miracle?
not doing anything. She's only on medication, and we are looking for the money to do the surgery.
Every time you buy medication for her?
Every month I go back to the hospital for particular medication that...
Is this something that you find on the National Health Insurance?
No, I pay.
You pay for it?
But it's not much.
It's not much?
No.
Right, I see. And when she takes the medication, her breathing stabilizes?
Okay, I was on a different medication when I was discharged. And anytime I give her, according to the doctor, I asked what type of medication. She only told me that it will let the breathing calms down. So when I started giving to her, it calms down, but she sweats. She sweats a lot. So I complained to the doctor that it's not helping because of the way the sweating, and she will cry when she's breastfeeding. So they changed a different one to me.
So that all is those what things have stopped now.
For the sweating,
so how do you manage?
The sweating doesn't.
Oh, I see.
But if some hours passes, she'll start crying again.
How do you manage, you know, the hospital bill, the medicines you have to give her, the care, the time?
Some medication, I have to buy it. It's not under the health.
What do you do?
Okay, I'm a sign writer.
You're a sign writer?
Yeah. But my husband, he works with the fire service.
With the fire service. Yeah. So I want to assume he's at work right now. I see. That it must be hard on the family going through this.
It's very hard because the tests that we does, all of them comes from our own money. It's not under the health insurance. So it's a problem, and he's the one doing everything for me.
The one doing everything.
Anything that they say, we have to pay. So right now we have, according to the doctor, we have run all the tests, and it's left with the surgery. And what she said is that except the surgery, if they do the surgery, I think everything.
I realize she's there's some sort of noise coming from her. Is that usual with her? Because of the condition she has.
Yes, something like from I don't know really how to explain. Sometimes it looks like it blocks the nose. She find it difficult. So sometimes, when she's going through that, you see, you can hear something like that.
That's very difficult to watch.
I have to blow one of the nose so that.
To allow for.
So that you see that for some time she will. That is the noise that she normally do.
Yeah.
And she brings the tongue out.
It's very difficult to watch her. I can't imagine what you go through as a mom, and even for her, perhaps the difficulty in breathing that she goes through.
Yeah.
So then, Korle Bu said they can't do the surgery here in Ghana. Did they explain to you why they couldn't do that?
Oh, no. They only said it can't because she's too
because
tiny.
Of her age. She's small. Understandable.
It will help her when we does it outside the country. What she told me,
outside the country. And you need 100,000.
Yeah, she told me
100,000 cedis or dollars.
No, dollars.
You need $100,000.
She
that's appearance fee for
8,000. She said the surgery roughly will cost $8,000.
$8,000.
And maybe my ticket
and everything.
Maybe $2,500. That is what she said. But she told me that normally they have to email everything about the child to the hospital. Then they will bring the invoice of the actual amount. But normally that is the price. I hope you are getting.
Yeah,
that is the price that normally.
And even with the way the dollar moves now against the city, the more time you waste,
the more time,
the more money you'd have to pay. Yeah. That's difficult, but I think we can raise the money for her right here.
I don't know.
I mean, if you're watching us now and you'd want to contribute to this, you can. Would show you the numbers on your screen. I think they are already there on your screens, but just so you hear it, I'm going to mention them. You can send it to the Ghana Commercial Bank account 1271130008922. Well, I'm going to say it again. Ghana Commercial Bank account number 1271130008922. The Circle branch is where the account is, and or if you want to pass by and hand it over, you can send it to our premises here at Kokomlemle, or better still, just call me on 0302 211 688. I'll be totally grateful if we were all able to contribute something into this account for Miracle. Miracle, I'm sitting by Miracle, and Miracle is having very serious difficulty in breathing, and hence the question I asked about the sound she was making from her throat. So we need 100,000 cedis minimum to be able to have the surgery for her, to take both of you outside the country.
Yes.
Where are you going to have the surgery?
In India.
In India.
Yeah.
I see. That's quite a journey from home. So you look at your daughter and you look at what the future looks like for her, and the fact that she's been diagnosed with this condition. What do you see?
I feel very bad.
I know.
I feel very bad because for the past 4 months now, I don't work.
It's okay. It's okay. You don't have to
Even
cry.
sometimes seeing her crying, especially at night, I can't sleep. I see her cry. I feel like I can do something to help her. I feel very bad.
It's okay. Is that something you have to do for her right now?
No. You just...
It's okay. Right, and so like I was saying, I think we should raise this money for Little Miracle. We spend a lot of money on things that really do not matter. Oh, $10,000 is what we need for her, and $10,000, that'll be just about 300,000 Ghana cedis. We can raise the money for her, and I'd be hoping to pick some calls on this. Like I said, you can call me on 0302 211 688. You can drop your pledges also at our premises here at Kokomlemle opposite Joy FM. Or if you would want to wire some cash, Ghana Commercial Bank account number 12711 30008922. What's your biggest fear right now?
The biggest fear is if this surgery did not take place at any time from now, I may lose her. I may lose her because of the way sometimes the breathing even chokes. It chokes her sometimes. So that is my biggest fear. And all the time I pray that God should sustain her for me, for the money too.
And then again, God only works through people. So
Yes.
Please send in your pledges via the account number you see on your screen at the moment. Sometimes you find yourself blaming yourself, blaming
Yes.
you.
I even blame, sometimes I blame myself that maybe I did not take time to pick the seed. Maybe if I were to wait for some time, maybe this thing couldn't.
But you went through antenatal care.
Yes, out of the 9 months, I've never stayed back.
It's terrible. I have a 16-month-old. He was born, a year and a day after before your daughter was born, and I can't imagine going through the same thing. We just want to encourage you to keep your fingers crossed as we do all we can to help you raise the money. But how's it been coming up for you you know, in your own small way, how are you raising the money?
Have
you had help from family, friends?
It's only my husband who had a land, and for the land he has sold it, and that is the only thing that he has done for now.
It's huge. It's a huge step for him to have sold that investment.
It's not all that much, because that land in Bolga is not all that. So
right. We would end our conversation here, but announcing of this account number for Miracle. Miracle is only 4 months old, and at 2 months she was diagnosed with hole in heart condition, a condition she was born with, except it took 2 months for us to diagnose it. She needs $10,000 to be able to have an urgently needed heart surgery. So like I've been saying, if you'd want to pledge anything, you can call me on 0302 211 688 or send in your pledges to our multi-TV premises at Kokomlemle in Accra, opposite Joy FM. Or if you want to wire some cash, you can send it to Ghana Commercial Bank account number 1271130008922, and domicile branch is Circle. Don't forget to send in those pledges. If you'd want to send it to us personally, we're here at Multi TV. We want to save her life here on News Desk. We want to do that, and having been a part of the show for over a year now, hopefully you would help us raise this money. $10,000, 300, a little over 300,000 Ghana cedis shouldn't be such a big deal for you and I to raise. Let's see what we can do for Miracle. Thank you very much, Lydia.
Thank you.
Right, and so on that very note, I'll take a quick break. When I come back, we'll talk about why we should fly in $3 million to pay in cash to Black Stars in Brazil. Why would we want to do that? I'll come back.